Magnus Ngeyabe, in his present station in life, has passed through the requisite educational tutelage, public service grooming, political fine-tuning at local and national pedestals to warrant a clear understanding and appreciation of the promptings of his inner recesses. He is a member of the noble law profession. He has served Rivers State as lawmaker, commissioner, secretary to the government, and the nation as two-term senator. Distinguished Senator Magnus Abe is seeking to serve Rivers people in the capacity of governor, to drive home his point that the people have all it takes to be liberated from the shackles of misplaced priorities in the 21st century. Determined to contest the office of governor under the platform of the APC, he roots for an open, democratic, and inclusive process of party selection, which he is otherwise unable to rationalize. It is in this wise that he sees the decision of the National Executive Committee of the APC to adopt the direct mode of primaries for the election of candidates to various offices as the most thoughtful thing to do.
To say that we cannot have direct primaries in APC because we don't have valid membership registers. I want to ask, what register was used to conduct the congresses that yielded the indirect delegates that are now to go and vote on your behalf? If there were no registers, how were these delegates elected? Anybody who uses the argument of register as an argument against direct primaries has already invalidated the congresses. Direct primaries is nothing but a ward congress that instead of electing ward officers, elects candidates for the party. So if you did not have a register, how did you elect the ward officers that you now want to act as delegates on our behalf? That is a question that they will have to answer before they can advance that argument. The argument of insecurity has been totally nailed by those who have spoken here. Every Democrat knows that in a direct primary, you don't have to bring everybody to one place. Members of the party will vote in their wards.
Senator Magnus Abe also contends that the Ogoni ethnic people of Rivers State have not occupied the seat of governor since the creation of Rivers State in 1967, and so deserves the support of other ethnic biases in the state to take a shot at the office. He further argues that the Ogoni people also belongs to the state senatorial district that is yet to produce a governor.
Since the creation of Rivers State, no son of our district has been a governor. None. Every other senatorial district in this state has produced a governor at one time or the other. Some senatorial districts have produced several governors, but we have not. And I say to you, an inquiry chief defined the meaning of justice and injustice to me. He told me that injustice is when equals are treated unequally, or unequals are treated equally. And the other senatorial districts in Rivers State, are they more equal than Rivers Southeast Senatorial District? Why should we be treated unequally? That is injustice.
It's a lion that can fight a lion. Magnus is a lion. Give him the chance to fight. The government has taken 12 years. We want it to shift. Power must rotate. Power must rotate in Rivers State.
Today we are gathered to seek the face of God. He is a God of justice and equity. He is a God who, when we prayed to him last time, answered our prayers. Today we are gathered here again to call on our God, who has done favor to us, who has used us to give other people opportunities, to come down once again, to do what no man can do. At the end of it all, we will
governor is that man that is over-trusted. And I know that the entire women of this territorial trust Senator Magnus Abe. Isn't it so?
We have gathered to introduce to you an illustrious son of River State, a man that was there from the beginning of the formation of APC. In this state, we cannot tolerate imposition. Therefore, the people of Olibo will vote massively for Senator Magnus Abe. Remember one day when I was for River State, I said Magnus Abe, all of us, when I was River State, Magnus too much, APC, waiting down, I mean,
Being a legal practitioner and a firm believer in democracy and the dictates of the rule of law, Senator Abi's die-hard posture on direct primaries for the River State APC governorship ticket, he says, is in consonance with the President Muhammadu Buhari's change mantra on the need to return power to the people.
The national leadership of the party now embraces that philosophy to the point where they can look anybody in the eye and say this is not in consonance with the philosophy of our party. The most important point of our party is that the voice of the people must prevail in the APC. So whatever you want within this party, the way to get it is to convince the majority that that is the right thing to have. Step up and go and convince other members of our party that this is the way to go. When we have a clear majority of APC members committed to the path of truth, committed to the path of justice, committed to the path of progress, committed to the path of change, committed to the path of prosperity, we will get the candidate that we want. And the candidate that you want is Magnus
Preparatory to the direct primaries of the APC governorship ticket, Senator Magnus Abe had embarked on a robust statewide campaigns to seek the support of party faithful to fly the party's ticket. This is just as the campaigns provided him the platform to unfold his vision for the state.
We decided to offer our services to Rivers people, and those who do not want us to do that have come out with a campaign of calumny and a campaign of hate to smear us before the national leadership and to end our campaign even before it starts. All we have said is that all those who have capacity, who believe that they have something to offer Rivers people, should be free to come out and offer Rivers people what they have. The different thing that we are going to do is that we are going to insist on direct primary. We are going to insist that Rivers people must be given an opportunity to decide who will fly the flag of our party. Whoever they say should fly the flag in an open, transparent and honest process, all of us will support that person.
If you come out en masse and support our candidate Magnus Abe in all the elections, we have won River State. I hope you know so.
We are here to educate you. Nobody should tell you that there is no direct primary. There is direct primary in River State. That I can tell you. That you can go home with.
Your Excellency, distinguished Senator Magnus Abe, I think the crowd you are witnessing here speaks for itself. This is only a fraction of the people of Abu Odwal and the other ethnic groups that believe in you. Today, we are gathered here to tell you the simple message that you have defied all odds to stand against the lion. So from today, you will be known as the eagle.
Sequel to the National Executive Committee resolution, the Peter Odike-led State Executive Committee agreed to hold a direct primaries for all elective positions for the 2019 general election.
The SEC commends the President of the Republic of Nigeria and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, for repositioning Nigeria for continued greatness. The Rivers State chapter of All Progressive Congress is grateful to Mr. President for his style of leadership, which has rekindled our belief and hope in democracy. Our President will thank you. The State Executive Committee unanimously adopted and affirms the use of direct primaries for choosing all our candidates in the forthcoming 2019 elections as affords party members the opportunity to participate in the process. The above decisions are in cognizance with the party's position and desire to make elections 2019 and beyond reflective of all will and aspirations of the people.
We are telling the world, we are telling the country that Rivers State APC is for direct primaries.
The direct primaries, as the party initiated under Comrade Adams Oshimole, has given APC a lot of mileage and leverage and giving members a sense of belonging. So in the Rivers State chapter, it's very logical to support Oshimole because he's doing well as party chairman. And also, those who are afraid of direct primaries are people who have not utilized their positions very well with the masses. Let the masses choose their leaders in a democratic manner. And then direct primaries too is more difficult to manipulate and less prone to corruption. You can buy delegates and camp them. You can't camp people who are voting directly. Very difficult. So if we're fighting corruption, let us all go for direct primaries.
Our National Executive Working Committee, the National Chairman has indicated that Rivers State should toe the path of direct primaries. And as the last speaker said, it gives party members a sense of belonging to know that they actually sent somebody on an errand.
Now, following the decision of the National Executive Committee of the party, listing Rivers State as one of the states for the direct primary, the Peter Odike-led APC in Rivers State held direct primaries on the 30th of September with 4 candidates on the ballot for the election.
The result as it stands now as follows. For Senator Magnus Inge Abe, 60. Dumo Lulu Briggs, 3. Dawari George, 3. Ketoyeku, 2.
39, the election was good, it was free, devoid of any rancor between any groups of people. So it was free and fair. And I freely voted for a candidate of my choice. Okay, the best method of selecting a candidate is to allow the people decide who becomes their candidates for the governorship election. Indirect primaries have not helped us in this state.
The primary election was free and fair.
So do you think with this free and fair election is what the people want?
Yes, that is our choice, that is our mind, that is what we wanted. And we thank God that it was successful.
We are very happy
to see that the national body have also adopted direct election today. We have always quarreled over indirect primaries because of the cases we have in the courts. This direct primary that we are doing today is a formula that the National Executive Council of APC have approved.
Our method is very simple. The same thing that has been advocated over the period, accepted by Mr. President, and that is direct primaries. That is the method. That's all we're already been asking for it.
We, the state returning officer, myself, Dr. Chibusa Meligwe, and Dr. Douglas, we hereby declare the results as follows. We have 4 contestants in the primaries. Dr. Dawari George, Imolunu Briggs, Abe, and Tony Cole. Dawari George scored a total of 1,606. 1,606. Dumolulu Briggs scored 3,444. 3,444. Senator Magnus Abe scored 144,929. 144,929. Tony Deleko scored 882. 882. By the result so far declared, the aspirant that scored the highest vote, Senator Magnus Abe, with a total vote of 144,929. Senator Abe is hereby declared winner of the APC direct primaries in Rivers State, and therefore is the candidate of the All Progressive Congress in Rivers State.
In the meantime, spate of displeased reactions have ensued as members of the All Progressives Congress in Rivers Southeast Senatorial District took to the streets of Bori to protest what they described as alleged injustice meted out on them by the APC National Working Committee over the adoption of architect Tonya Cole as the Rivers APC governorship candidate in the 2019 general elections. They are unable to reconcile a situation where the decision of the National Executive Committee, the highest organ of the party, to apply direct primaries in Rivers State for the selection of candidates would be overridden by the National Working Committee to adopt indirect primaries in Rivers State. Among the peaceful protesters are candidates who had procured intent forms and participated in direct primaries in their wards, local and state congresses and declared winners.
On the 30th of September 2018, in the 23 local government area of Rivers State, 319 wards, we all came out through direct primaries and voted distinguished Senator Magnus Abe. And on that day, Magnus emerged as the candidate of All Progressive Congress for the governorship election come 2019. We want to state unequivocally that we are not agreeing with the words of the National Working Committee of our party. To our greatest dismay, after NEC had resolved, the Working Committee reversed that decision for Rivers State. Injury to one is injury to all.
Same scenario has played out in the Rivers West Senatorial District as party faithful gathered at Awada Country High School to recalibrate their displeasure on the same subject matter. They find it difficult to reconsider their stand for direct primaries, which is more accommodating of the party membership in the choice of their representatives, while also serving as litmus test for the strength of the party across the state. The caliber of participators in the agitation is such that cannot be wished away for all intent and purposes.
We will use every legal means, we will use every due process to reverse what has wrongly been done to Rivers State APC, so that Magnus will be the candidate of APC in Rivers State. The only way to actualize Brick House is Magnus' way. And I challenge anybody
to come and say Magnus will not win an election in Rivers State. Those who are opposing Magnus, APC, know today that they don't want APC to win in Rivers State.
Senator Magnus Ngei Abe has a mean disposition which endears him to the people, even as he is equipped with the humane, intellectual, exposure and spiritual indices that speak volumes of a well-rounded figure for the office of governor. Those who seek to postpone his appointment with destiny will only need to think again.